Shem-Tov here with Quest Software. Let's talk about how Foglight solved the complexities of the data centers. What we see in many cases is that users of the application are unhappy with application performance or are having problems. And they contact either the executive or application owner and notify them of problems within the applications. And the application owner typically contacts the IT manager and get all the IT admins on one conference call, the DBA, the Java admin, the VM admin, the network admin, in which every one of them looks at their own tools and own devices and try to understand what the problem is. In many cases, they don't find a problem with their own tools, and then they try to blame other admin or other domain within their application. So pretty much what we get here is a situation in which everybody's stressed and unhappy. Users are not using the application properly, and in many cases the company loses money. So the question is, how can we solve this? What we can see with Foglight is that we have a building block approach to monitoring the application. We have the ability to monitor each layer of the application, and you can pick and choose an area of challenge or area of interest in which you want to monitor your application. You can monitor your infrastructure, your network infrastructure, your virtual infrastructure, physical infrastructure, databases, applications, user experience, and create a service level that incorporates any of these components. Let's have a look at some of these monitoring capabilities. For example, network infrastructure using Foglight NMS. Virtual infrastructure through the Foglight VMware cartridge. We can monitor a virtual center, its data centers, clusters, ESX hosts, resource pools, all the way down to a virtual machine. Databases. As you can see, we can monitor different types of databases from one tool in one screen and one dashboard. And for example, user experience. Different sites that are being monitored. And the service level that incorporates all these components. Now, monitoring all these domains is great, but can we actually put all these building blocks within a context of application or applications? Well, the answer is yes. We can specify for each one of these applications what VMware components, network devices, storage devices, database components, application servers, and users or users exercising an application are part of that application. As you can see from this dashboard, for example, we can go to a specific virtual machine that this application is running on, in this case a specific medical records application server. We can look at a specific network device that is a part of that application. We can look at storage that is a part of this application. Database alerts that are happening from the database that is servicing this application. An application server that is a part of an application. As well as user activity for each one of these applications. As you can see, it looks like our infrastructure is a little bit slow in processing these requests. So how does it all play together? What we can do here is we can give the application owner the ability to monitor the users that are actually exercising the application. And notice if those users are actually experiencing problem. Like in this case, we can see the application is responding slowly. Or in this case, where we can see that user retention across this shopping cart is having problems. There's actually a big drop in the number of users between confirmation and order placed, which causing us lost sale, and we're actually getting alerted about it. The application owner has a view that tells him what the application is made of, what tiers exist of the application, what IT admins are a part of this application, and which component is actually misbehaving. In this case, it looks like the Java component and the database components are misbehaving. So the application owner can contact the right admin or admins. In this case, for example, you can see that the database tier is actually showing a critical problem. The database admin can actually look at the database alerts, drill down further, look at the cause for this lock alarm, and in this case also drill down and look at the logs tree and see the user that is causing this problem, all the users that are actually being impacted. But in this case, we can probably ask Dr. Holder to stop whatever activity they're doing just because they're causing problems to the other user. At this point in time, all that is left is for the DBA to notify the app owner that they're working on fixing the problem. And this is how we can use Foglight to control the complexities of the new data centers. I hope you find this demo useful. With questions and comments, please don't hesitate to contact me at gshem-tov@quest.com.